Very good.
But but that's enough mech nerdery. Let's get
Yeah.
on to numbers nerdery.
Yes.
So last weekend, we had. So let's talk about this like we often do in order of the least to most interesting. We had a few new releases. We had we have a documentary about BlackBerry debuting at number 11,
Mhm.
the phone company, and if they manage to do as good of a job as some of the books I've read on that one, then that's very promising.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, which is probably not going to cross the 100 million at this mark, especially because it's now available on Paramount Plus for streaming.
Mm. And I'll definitely be giving that a watch at some point.
Let's see here. Knights of the Zodiac. Don't tell
Oh
me.
yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
Based on the international anime sensation. Oh, it's a live action anime adaptation. Oof.
Uh,
Also called Saint Seiya.
yeah. I mean, excluding Alita, most of the live action anime adaptations are garbage.
Yeah, even the ones made in Japan.
Yeah. Ghost in the Shell was okay, but not great. Yeah.
Yeah. Other new movie, we've got Hypnotic, which I know. Oh, wait. Film Threat reviewed this one, said it was dumb.
Yeah. Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Weird that he also has the Air movie out that everyone's loving. So, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is really tanking, which is destroying any hope we might have of Ramona and Beezus' cinematic universe.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently they're doing some very questionable marketing with that, with a certain person I won't name, but
Did this person happen to advertise Bud Light as well?
yes,
Oof, that's a
yeah, yeah,
okay. That person, I watched the Bud Light clip. The mannerisms are just irritating, no matter who they were. But
yeah,
that's neither
yeah,
here nor there. All
yeah.
right. Evil Dead Rise is holding in there, up to 60 million after a month, so
Mm?
coming along nicely. The biggest new release is The Book Club: The Next Chapter, which had a pretty soft opening.
I don't. I'm assuming it's a sequel.
It's apparently yeah, I had never heard of the original movies, but
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of like that 80 for Brady thing where you have a bunch of classic comedians coming together.
Oh, okay.
It's a similar concept. There might even be some shared actresses with 80 for Brady, but it's not
Yeah,
it's not my genre.
yeah. Same here.
Super Mario Brothers is starting to slow down a little bit. I mean, the fact that
Hmm.
you can buy digitally is probably not helping ticket sales.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw it was available for digital, I thought about like us renting it and watching it, but then it was $25 to rent it, so I'm like, never
Yeah,
mind.
see, that's where they get you with this digital renting stuff. Like once the movie's old news, it's reasonable, but it's like just pay the extra $5 and own it outright digitally in case you want to
Yeah,
watch it twice.
right. Or just get in your car and go to the theater.
Right. And and then the biggest box office blip of the week is Guardians of the Galaxy stubbornly refusing to follow the Marvel pattern.
Yeah, it had a very small drop.
Yeah.
It didn't tank like Ant-Man did.
Yeah, and it's not doing the sad sperm whale of failure chart here. It's not overperforming. It's performing in line with the expectation chart here, which is very unusual for even successful Marvel movies.
Yeah. I think domestically it's already done better than Ant-Man did in its
Domestically
entire
and
run.
internationally.
Yeah.
Ant-Man could not cross 470. Guardians of the Galaxy is at 545.
Yeah.
Now it's here. So Now, the big thing is to keep in mind is that a big chunk of their market is in China, which means they only get like 25% of that com-
Right.
compared to the normal like 40 to 50%. So the movie is doing, yeah, it's great on them because it sounds like it's a worthwhile movie. I'm gonna try to see it at some point before it leaves theaters, but
Yeah.
um, it's gonna be a sad world if this doesn't manage to outdo Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I hope it does outdo Thor: Love and Thunder because from what I'm hearing, it's a better movie.
Uh, Most things are.
Oh, yeah.
If it's hurt by anything, it's the fact that the last couple of Marvel movies were not great. So yeah, you're kind of it's always like the reaction is always to your last movie.
Hmm.
So you have a bunch of duds in a row, and you overwhelm people with Disney Plus, and it's not a good time.
Nope. Yeah.
But speaking of speaking of Disney, they're at the top of the watching at home charts this week with
Yeah.
Avatar: The Way of Water still at number one, which is interesting because Ant-Man is in there now.
Yeah.
So you might have expected that to displace it, but apparently not.
And of course, Avatar hits Disney Plus on June 7th.
Wow, where has this year gone?
I don't know.
It feels like it should still be March,
Yeah.
but we have a few things that have been sitting here. Jesus Revolution, 80 for Brady. Um, Beautiful Disaster is a new one that I don't know anything about.
No, it looks like a teen romance movie or young adult romance movie.
Yeah, relationships gone wrong. Past catching up with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see here. You got Scream 6 debuting.
Hmm?
Plane.
Plane.
That one's actually holding in there pretty well.
Yeah.
Magic Mike. That movie bombed.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Man
Man's
Call,
Auto.
which is on Netflix.
Hmm. Yeah, so it is.
Hmm.
And Cocaine Bear's about.
Hmm.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, I do too. Just for the lulls.
Yellowstone. Puss in Boots hanging in the top 20. The Whale.
Well,
Champions. That sounded like that was like so. That's like Woody Harrelson with the team of people with Down syndrome, I think.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey emerged. I'm, Megan, on a contact.
Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah, that came out last year.
Oh, jeez. Eh,
Now, by the way, a past mystery I think I may have partially solved. So the DEG charts tracks um, digital purchases, digital rentals, and Redbox rentals. So we'd be wondering what the heck is the enormous weight of massive talent doing on this chart at the low rungs when
yeah.
it was like a year old and hadn't really been on there when we've been looking. Um, I happened to park in front of a red box. I noticed it was on like the bottom row of the red box.
Uh,
So I wonder if they did some sort of deal with them.
yeah, they must have.
Because that was a weird anomaly.
Yeah.
But so as far as new major releases, this weekend we get the new Transformers movie. I don't know that I have a lot of expectation for that to perform.
Yeah, I think I had that on my list of interested movies in this summer. Um, it'd be
Isn't
yeah. I don't know. Yeah,
isn't the length like 3.5 hours or something insane like that?
is it really?
Find out.
Yeah. If, I know Transformers movies tend to be have
Oh,
ridiculously long running
one
times.
hour and 57 minutes. Where was I hearing 3 hours? I think I might have even been watching Chengus's show and they mentioned that.
Uh,
So I don't know where.
that's about what Bumblebee was. I think Bumblebee was like 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's because Michael Bay isn't directing them, so they're not bloated messes.
All right, we have Steve Capel Jr. We'll see if it's capable hands. Oh, you're right to shun my pun.
Yes. E. Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, that's the box office. Speaking of
Yeah.
Marvel, okay. Speaking of Marvel, look, they can't all be winning transitions.
Yeah, yes.